Hey guys, Brad Gilmore here. Want to give a big shout out to our title sponsor, Walker Texas Lawyer. If you or a loved one have been injured in an accident, whether that be a car, truck, motorcycle accident, or some kind of other issue, hit up Walker Texas Lawyer at 713-552-1117 or walkertexaslawyer.com.
Oh, Brad, what have you done now?
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, and around the world. TV host, best-selling author, and radio personality Brad Gilmore brings you a collection of conversations with stars from movies.
Matthew McConaughey.
Brad Gilmore.
Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, how are you?
The legendary Mr. Christopher Lloyd. Christopher, how are we doing?
I'm doing good. Great introduction.
Jessica Alba and Lizzie Mathis. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Kevin Costner joins us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Television.
Jimmy Fallon joins us this morning. Jimmy, how you doing, my friend?
Good morning. Thank you so much, Brad, for having me. I appreciate this, bud.
Kelly Ripa.
Brad, thank you for having me.
Comedy.
Jay Leno joins us. Jay, how you doing?
Hey, Brad, what's going on?
Chris Tucker is in the building. Chris Tucker, good morning to you.
Hey, Brad. Good morning to you. How are you?
George Lopez joins us right now. George, how are you doing, sir?
Good morning.
Music.
Lola Monroe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The legendary frontman of AC/DC, Brian Johnson, joins us right now. Brian, how you doing?
Good morning, Brad. What lovely to talk to me, funny lad.
Megan Trainor.
Thank you so much, Brad. You're awesome.
Chloe Bailey joins us. I appreciate the time.
Appreciate you.
And more. This is The Collection. Now your host, The Boat.
Brad Gilmore! Allie, thank you so much for taking the time. Congratulations on the show. I absolutely love it.
Thank you, Brad. How's it going?
It's going great. You know, I love, because look, I'm born and bred here in Houston, Texas. I'm really familiar with this subject matter with the oil business. We used to have a professional football team called the Oilers back in the day. So I'm definitely down for the cause. But for you, how much did you know about kind of the inner workings of this business and really all the politics behind it and kind of the cutthroat industry of the oil business?
I didn't know anything about it at all. I actually, after I got this role, I'd only read like 3 episodes at that point, and I didn't even have the episodes. I had the scenes, and then I got it, and when I started to prepare for it, it was completely astonishing to me how deep it goes into this dangerous world of oil. And I was like, should I start riding horses? Like, what do I need to do to get ready for this role? And like, she doesn't ride a horse. She rides a G5. And that's how she does it. That's Angela's version of Texas. But then, I got into Boomtown, obviously, that Christian Wallace created. And, that's his family. That's the world that he knows in West Texas. And so you take Taylor, who's also from Texas, but creates these dynamic characters, and it really makes for a very authentic show. So I think that people, and even our accents, like, everyone worked so hard on this and gave 110%. And I think it shows in the authenticity of the show, but also all the characters and all the worlds and relationships that are created within it.
It's funny that you even mentioned the accents, because a true Texan, we can tell our southern accents apart, and we can also tell our geography. We can tell, are you from north, south, east, or west Texas? So it's funny that you mentioned that. Yeah. But also with Taylor, anytime he makes a show, Taylor Sheridan, that is, all the characters are very well-rounded. No one's one-dimensional, but particularly the female characters, I feel always strong-willed, and very layered in that. And that has to be great for you as an actress to read that on the page and go, I got a lot of great stuff here.
It's a dream. I mean, absolutely. I mean, women don't expire in Taylor's world. They just get better.
Never.
And they just, and so it's really exciting for me as a woman to be able to play this character that's so bold and so provocative and sexy and alive and fun, vulnerable, emotional. I mean, there's just so many levels to her, and she's definitely a wildcat, and she'll give you a run for your money, and I love that about her. And at the same time, she's trying to put her family back together. So there's so many levels to her, and it starts on the page, and I built it out from there.
Billy Bob seems like a dream number 1 on the call sheet. He just seems like a great actor and brings such a presence to the screen. And working with him has to also really be a fun thing, the way y'all's dynamic plays on screen.
I mean, he's the best. honestly. Like, he's the GOAT, right? It's just, there's no one better. He's such a freaking talented actor. He's so brilliant. He's also just like, he's game on. You know, he's not coming onto the set with ego. And so he's really generous. And for me, like, when we really talked about how we wanted to create these characters and we wanted their relationship to be, and like mining it and figuring it out, and how we, you know, take the material from the page and create characters that we want, you know, to make unforgettable, but who have a story that can continue to unfold. Because, you know, in television, you know, the hope is that you keep on going and you get to stay on the journey with these characters. And we didn't want anything to be like, just like, you know, they're always fighting, you know. It was the game of, how do we find the humor in this? You know, how do we make each other laugh? How do we keep it all very alive? And when we found that, it just went whew and lifted off the page.
Well, it definitely feels like a real relationship. You feel even in the first conversation y'all's characters have, I felt like I knew the prior 15 years of their lives, you know, and it was a great job. And you're great in it. The whole cast is great and the show's great. So thank you so much for taking the time. Congratulations again.
Thank you. I appreciate that.